My immune system's fighting well. My immune system's fighting well. My immune system's fighting. My immune system's fighting well. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Hang on, I'm just coming, folks. Doobity-doo, doobity-doo. J Doe, Linda, Mickey. Let me get some names. Let's take some names, people. Taking names. Let me get the other board. Oh, doobity-doo, doobity-doo, doobity-doo. My T cells are fighting well. My T cells are fighting well. T cells are fighting well. My T cells are fighting well. Yay! Linda, hi. Hi, J Doe. I know who you are. Thank you so much. Hey Ray. Hey Ray. Thank you so much. You're the first. Nadal song. #1. Thank you. Sarah LM. Hi Sarah. Hi Sarah. Oh, poor baby. I'll say it. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. I know that one. I know that. We'll be doing that in the healing class. We're going to do it. Yeah. Oh, yay. This is just a little tiny promotional video. We're going live. We just launched Patreon sponsorship campaign. So people can now actually become a member. It's very, very affordable. And it's supposed to be fun and easy, so fun and easy that you don't even think about it, okay? So that's kind of what we're doing here today right now. It's early in the day. Actually, no, it's just started afternoon here on the Pacific West Coast. And I'm trying to do this so that some of the folks over in Europe become aware as well at the same time. And yeah, please understand, Terra Lumination is not an expert at this stuff. We're having to learn a lot as we go along. So the whole point of this little video is just to remind people. Hi, Ray Del Sol, thank you. You're already on board, so you can go to have a coffee break. You know, you can go, you can take a stroll around the block, hang out with the other members. I think we've got 2 so far. I think right now, so if, like, for example, if anyone's interested right now at this very moment, if you want to learn what we're talking about, For example, if you don't know what any of this means, for Linda or J Doe or Sarah LM, what you can do, there's a little button up at the top here, right at the top, and it takes a link to the Patreon page so you can learn more. You can even do it while we're doing it live. Also, there's a link down in the description box. Now, I don't know if you're watching on your smartphones or your tablets or desktops or laptops or whatever it is, but it is possible. Hey, Julian. Greetings. Let me sign you in. Hi. Yay. Greetings, greetings, greetings. That was it. Jado, just sign up. See you later. Bye. Moving on. Okay. Thanks, Jado. Thank you so much. So you're already there. Wow. Double cool. Yeah. Oh, you're on your cell. That's okay. Linda Mickey. So, this is not obligatory. In other words, if you don't become a member, it doesn't mean you're not going to get Terra Illumination. You'll still get Terra Illumination, okay? All I'm doing is I'm reaching out for patronage, basically old-fashioned patronage. So you're number 3. I don't know how to track all this stuff yet. This only got launched about an hour and a half ago. I put it out on the channel as an independent video, so that it will keep going anyway. But this is live. I want to catch people live and tell people live. So Linda Mickey, if you're on your cell phone, I don't know enough about the technology. Let me just, hold on. I've got a little baby Android phone here. Let me see if I can get it to work. Look, somebody just wrote in. It says, TL, I love your channel. Thank you very much. Yay. So, Julianne, you're number 2. Yes. Okay. With great pride. We'll probably have to issue badges or something, like your number badge or something like that. Something like that. Now, I'm going to see if I can find this thing over here. See if I can find it. Hold on. So bear with me. I'm kind of doing this for you, Linda Mickey. It's okay. You didn't have to retract your message. It's all right. I'm just, Terra Illumination is doing a lot of learning right now, okay? Yeah. So let me see if I can do this. Patreon, Terra Lumination. Oops, typo. N-A-T-I-O-N. Let's see what happens. This is I mean, I'm learning as I go along. I'm learning with you guys, okay? The thing is, I don't know how to do it on the phone, right? I would have to test it. There's, oh, hold on. Posted 12 minutes ago. There's all sorts of stuff here. Hold on. Let me get back with you guys. I don't know what this is. I don't understand it yet. I'm sorry. So, Paradox. Hey, Bristol, England. Paradox. Guess what? Paradox. Welcome, Paradox. Paradox. Terra Illumination used to live in England years ago in a little town called Bath, very close to Bristol. And I had a little tiny apartment in Bristol up in Clifton for maybe 2 or 3 months, about two or 3 months, because I thought I was going to go to college, but it never happened. I got expelled before I even started. Say, Jane. Jane? Jane, is that Jane as in Jane Hughes? Wait a minute. Jane who? Who is this? Somehow or other, I have a feeling like Are you spoofing Terra Lumination? You're trying to look up my shirt? You're trying to, what? Jane? It's Jane. Jane from Bristol, England. Okay. Okay. All right, well, we'll just call you Jane from Bristol, England, okay? That's Jane from Bristol. Wow. Bristol, England. I remember that, Tom. Jane Thomas. I wish I knew more about you. That's so funny. A long time ago, I had a beautiful, lovely, wonderful girlfriend called Jane Hughes. She lived very close to Bristol. We didn't go there very often, though. I'm just telling you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, because I have not figured out how to do it. Anyway, we're going to learn. This is going to be a long-term thing, so don't worry. This whole Terra Lumination Patreon thing is, we're going to do this for as long as the channel is alive, okay? And the whole idea is that basically it's super cheap, and we're inviting people to join for like $3.33 a month. I'll show you the little presentation. Yeah. Well done, Linda. I want to Bath. You know, Paradox, Bath is like, it's become like super hip and trendy and very expensive now. Have you ever been like to the Royal Crescent or the Circus or Lansdowne Crescent or the big shopping centers down in the middle of town? Especially the Royal Crescent. Have you ever been to the Royal Crescent? Remember that? Hold on, Paradox. I want to check this out with you. Yeah. So Paradox. Okay. Let's pretend you're in Bath. All right. I don't know if you ever went there or if you know all of those. Okay. Well, look. Well, here's an example. All right, Paradox. This is a little Terra Lumination doodle for you. All right, there's the Royal Crescent. All right, this is Bath. Victoria Park. You remember this? All right, beautiful. I think it's called Victoria Park. And there's the Royal Crescent, okay? There's the circus over there. And downtown is over there. And the river is over there, okay? Got that? And then over here, this is Marlborough Buildings. Okay, so this is the Royal Crescent, all right? There's the beautiful park, and it's all very like gorgeous. And this is Marlborough Buildings over here, coming up the side. Well, Terra Lumination used to live up here. I had a little tiny top floor apartment right there. Right there. So there you go. There's a bit of history for you. Sometimes I get very sentimental and I miss it all. Oh well, what can you do? Thank you for visiting. Thank you for visiting, Jane. Thank you for figuring out the technology, Linda Mickey. Well, that's so cool. Bath is a very, very special place. It's a very kind of God, it's become like a tourist mecca. And when Terra Lumination was pretending to be a pop star, we did lots of shows in Bath and Bristol and London and all over the South and the Southwest and Southeast. Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. So there we are. Thank you so much for showing up. So there's just a few of us here right now because people aren't used to seeing Terra Lumination in the middle of the day. We usually do a broadcast Sunday night live, and we're doing it at 6 p.m. now. But this is kind of a little promo thing. It's a promotional video to talk about the Terra Lumination sponsorship program. Really, I don't really need to talk about it very much except to mention it, that the link is up here. The link is down in the description. So it's better if you guys just go to the link and learn about it from there. I mean, I can show you a little bit from here. So I'll do that. Exactly. So Linda, you know it as well? Wow. Oh my God, Paradox, that is spooky. Oh, that is spooky. Oh my gosh, Paradox, that's freaky. That's freaky. That's absolutely freaky. Did you ever, Linda, did you ever go to Bath? Did you ever see the Roman baths? It's incredible. It's just incredible. Like in Bath, here what they have. Hello, Ava. First of all, let's say hello to Ava. Hello, Ava. You can say hello to her from Terra Lumination. You can say that is very, very spooky, freaky, freaky, spooky. You can say hello from Terra Lumination. That Paradox, to me, this is like an indication of hyper synchronicity. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just tell you, Linda. Okay, there's the city of Bath, all right? It's got hills and everything. And then there's a river that winds through the middle, okay? Okay, and this is Bath. And this is Bath in England. It's a little city with lots of little churches and beautiful, beautiful architecture. And going back for a couple of thousand years into the Roman era, like before 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago, Bath was populated by Romans. And they went there because, oh, your dad was a history scholar. Samantha McCabe. Okay, we have another Brit. We've got another Brit, Samantha McCabe. Actually, I recognize that name. You've been on the shows before. Good evening, Samantha. I'm just saying hello, 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 Samantha. Hello to the UK. Hello to everybody in Bath and Bristol and England. There you go. So Linda Mickey, what I was saying is that about that Roman history stuff you're talking about. Yeah, Bath is really a beautiful place in summer. So there's Bath, okay? And it's a city today. But this city today is built on top of a Roman city. And so there's this archaeology stuff where it's like, there is the city of Bath today. And because of, 2,000 years of weather and everything, or 1,500 years of weather, the old Roman city that lives under here, a lot of this got buried in mud and dirt and rubble and plants and trees and everything thousands of years ago, and nobody knew about it. And then they started building the new city on top, and they just kept going. And then one day they discovered all the old city underneath. So it's like one city on top of another. It's very, very weird. It's extremely trippy weird when you go down all these steps into these like Roman architectural places and these Roman baths and these foundations and these buildings and these houses and these homes, and they're all underneath the city. Yeah, it's freaky. Hello, Ava, daughter of Paradox, yay. Chester, yes. Honestly, actually, I don't know Chester. I think I might have driven through it once. I know it's beautiful. I mean, I'm aware of Chester. I'm certainly aware of it. Yeah. Well, okay, did I get everybody? I got Samantha McCabe. Yeah, okay. There's only a few of us here right now. Now you have an office job. Hi, Sarah. You studied archaeology university. Now you have an office job. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Office job. Oh, wait a minute. You must be. Oh, you're in Chester. No, Sarah L. Sarah L.M. You're in the United States, right? So Jane is from the UK. Samantha is from the UK. Okay, all right then. Samantha McCabe, UK. Oh, good. So I'm glad you guys are seeing this show in British time. It's probably evening, so it must be about, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. Lisa, hey Lisa, good evening. I mean, good day. Lisa is in the house, everybody. Thank you for showing up. It's just a few of us here. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is just a little promotional video to wake everybody up. Linda's in the USA. USA. Good old USA. Sarah LM, you're Ontario, Canada. Ontario, Canada, that's cool. Linda Mickey's USA. Oak Park, Illinois. Isn't that like famous for sports or something? I don't really know. There's a few of you guys from Chicago. I think, who was it? I think Ray Del Sol is from Chicago as well. She already came in and left. She was the very first subscriber, and she's going to get her certificate soon. Dancing Finn. Oh, hello, Finland. Dancing Finn. Perfect. Let's have a little bit of a dance, people. Okay, everybody grab your hands. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, Paradox. Good luck, Ava. I used to live in London, too. Okay, let's give Ava a good send-off to her occupational therapy training in London. Hey, Primary. Oh. Dee-ba-dee-doo. 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 Immune system's fighting well, my 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 immune system's fighting well. Oh, dee-ba-dee-doo, dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-doo, dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-doo, dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-doo. My T cells are fighting well. 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 Good luck, Ava. Best of luck, Ava. Safe travels, Ava. Good luck, Ava. Best of luck, Ava. Travel well, Ava. Sleep well, Ava. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, Ava. Your T cells are fighting well. 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 Oh, 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 oh,
Thank you so much, Primary. Primary is going to be in and out very quickly. She's probably working very hard today. So we'll catch you later. Thank you so much, Primary. Everyone's awesome. You've already figured it out. So yeah, it's a good occupation. Exactly that. This is me, Iona. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we got you. Okay, we got you. Yay, thank you so much. Yeah, occupational therapy. What a cool job. Well done, Ava. Training for that. That's really fantastic. It's really, really good. You should be very proud of Ava Paradox. Yes. So the thing is, you probably don't know this, but Terra Lumination really, really tried to get into medical school. First, yes, hello, it's you, Joanna. It's you, Joanna. We have you right here. I got you checked in. Yes, there you are. Okay, so I kind of envy Ava because when I was 16 and 17, I really wanted to be a social worker, especially with people who were in a lot of trouble. And I went to all these, what do they call them? Seminars on how to get into college and get certified for training in healthcare and social work and all those kinds of things. So yeah, Paradox, you should be really proud. It's a very, very challenging job. It's a very, very satisfying job. And I've had to be on the receiving end of occupational therapy. So I understand what Ava is up to. And the thing is that after I finished all the prerequisite meetings and signing up to be accepted into college and training for like social work and caregiving, the leader in front of everybody, there was about 20 of us there in the class. The leader of the class came up and said, frankly, I just have to tell you, we don't feel that this is going to work for us. It's not going to work for you. As far as we're concerned, you need a social worker. So that really, really put a dent in my self-confidence. Really, really messed me up for years to come. I never forgot. Yeah. So I'm really sad about that. And I didn't give up. I was under a lot of pressure as a little child to succeed in school and class, but it was very hard for me. I could make it look like I knew what I was doing, and I did everything I could to please my loving parents and the teachers and everything. But frankly, school was a nightmare, and I got expelled from everywhere. And I studied, math, physics, chemistry, and biology, and all these prerequisites to get into early stages of medical school. And I got B's and C's. It just wasn't good enough. So I never got in. Okay. So then I'm just telling the story here just to get it out of the way, but you guys can chat amongst yourselves. And so that didn't work. So I ended up getting accepted into a university to do biomedical studies, which is sort of
loose term for being able to get a job as a biotech lab engineer somewhere. But I didn't last more than 6 months. They expelled me after 6 months because apparently I was not the sort of character that they wanted at their university. There you go. So there's a Terra Lumination story for you. Thanks everybody for showing up. This is good. So yes, hi Ioana. Thank you for being here. We're just hanging out, chatting amongst ourselves right now. There's not really a lot going on. This is kind of a promotional video. So Ioana, you just showed up. This is what we're doing here. This is a Terra Lumination promotional video for the sponsorship program that we just started. So if you're interested, Ioana, there's a button up here. You can press the button on the video, or you can go into the description box at the bottom of the video, and you can learn more about it over there. Basically, it's like a membership program, and it's $3.33 a month. It's like super affordable, and you just do it for every month. It's barely the cost of a cup of coffee once a month. So I'm inviting everyone who's here to go to the site. Hi, Julian, I just saw your comment. Yeah, I would have been a really good doctor. I know it. I've helped a lot of people and I love doing it, but I just don't fit the regular mold. I don't have any kind of degrees or certificates or training and anything, nothing official that would get me a job anywhere. I've always had to wing it, get by on my wits. It's very challenging. So here's the thing, the show today this is just the kind of like supplementary live fun, everybody get to know you kind of video for the Terra Lumination sponsorship program. The idea is we're getting members for Terra Lumination Love Tribe, and we're trying to get a huge number of members. We're going to aim for 333. It could take years, it could take months. I don't know how many, but we're going to start. The first goal is to reach 333 patrons. It's a lot. It's a lot. The channel is still very tiny by YouTube standards. We have almost 13,000 subscribers, but seriously, that's tiny. I know it sounds good. I'm very, very proud to have all that, but there's thousands of tarot channels now, and Terra Lumination is just one tiny channel among thousands, and we have to figure out ways to survive. So that's why we're doing this sponsorship program. If Terra Lumination had 120,000 subscribers, we probably wouldn't have to bother with the sponsorship program because the channel would make money on its own, okay? Okay, Julianne, so we understand each other, Julianne. Definitely, I understand. I'm very understanding of your situation. So the tiers of membership is $3.33 a month. It's very simple, very affordable, and you go to the Patreon place, and you look for Terra Lumination, okay? Let me see if I can show you this. So what happens is, if that's the screen here, okay, there's a button here. You can go to the Patreon sponsorship up here. This is Terra Lumination live now. So there's a button up here where you can see the Patreon sponsorship, and there's information down here. There's a link down here in the description box. So you can go here, or you can go here. You can go here or here, or if you want to, if you go on another device, you can just Google it. You can just go to your browser and put this in, Patreon, Tarot Lumination, and it will just come up, and then you can figure it out from there. Okay, so that's all it is. So what do you guys get? Well, I'm going to show you. So let's say you all, let's say you all decide to become a member. What happens is this. Okay, okay, everybody, this is a huge epic moment. for Terra Lumination. This is the big reveal. Pretend like Terra Lumination is like a magician. And this is what you get. Okay. What do you guys get for being a member? This is what you get. You get your certificate of membership. Okay. Every one of you gets one of these when you become a member, when you sign up through Patreon. Okay. It's $3.33 a month and you get one of these. I'm very, very proud of this. It's gorgeous close up. You can't see it too well on the camera, but this is it. And then your name goes in here. And then Terra Lumination signs it here. And then it gets embossed here with the great seal of Terra Lumination. Okay? So with this, you become an official member. Okay? And yay, thank you, Julianne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We needed to hear that. So let me just point out the other things. I should have made that more obvious. So when you become a member, what happens is it's very, very simple. The most important thing is that we get to keep the channel going. Okay, we get to keep the channel going. You get one of these. Everyone has their own individual certificate. You can't be replicated. It's for yours alone, and you can frame it too. It's exactly the same size of paper that they're going to use for certificates and awards. You know, you go to the dollar store or you go to a frame store, and they're very, very cheap, like a couple of dollars, and you can just put this in your frame and you can frame it and hang it on the wall. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I'm asking people to sign up. You get one of these. This is the original master copy, so I have to protect it very carefully, but you will get your copy signed and your name and embossed, okay? So there you go. Also, what you get, okay, at the tier 1, which is $3.33 a month, you get 20% discount off private readings. So if you have one reading a year or 2 readings a year or something, that saves quite a bit of money. It saves more than the cost of your patronage, okay? Now, number 2, I don't know if anyone's going to sign up for that. It's quite a lot more. It's $5.55 per month. You get your certificate, but you get 30% off. So it's a very significant discount. And Terra Lumination does not know a lot about how to do all this stuff yet. This is the very first time we've ever done Patreon or sponsorship or membership or anything like that. And I was trying to do much more exciting things, like you get a CD or a discount on the Zazzle merchandise, you get t-shirts or whatever, but it's way too expensive, way too complicated for now. So I'm just keeping it very simple. This one is the basic. This is what I want. I would like to have 100. I'd like to have 100 or 333 members at $3.33. You get 20% off readings and you get your certificate, okay? So that's what we're starting with. Things will change over time as Terra Lumination grows, but I'm asking you guys to get on board for the long term, okay? This is every month. So you're pledging for a year. You start to do the math. I'm serious, people. When you start to do the math, hold on. You can see why Terra Lumination needs to do this. Hold on. These are charts about the launch date. These are my astrodoodles about the launch date. I'll show you in a minute. So the thing is, I did a lot of homework. There are channels, like if you do the math, 300, that's close to, what is it, 300? Stay there a second, hold on, stay there. Give me a moment, please, bear with me. Hold on, I should know all of this stuff off by heart. It's about $1,000 a month. That's a pile of money. That's a huge pile of money for Terra Lumination. Okay. Okay. It's huge. All right. So you can see why we're doing this. But I've already done homework doing calculations in math for some of the big tarot channels, the really big ones, and they're making those kinds of money anyway without patronage, okay, and more. So, I don't want to go on and on and on about the money, but it's very, very important that Terra Illumination stays alive and keeps going. Oh, I don't want to go on about the negative stuff too much because it's a lot of work behind the scenes here. Just take it from Terra Illumination that it's a lot of work to do the channel and run the channel and put it out there for free, which is what it is now. But we're at a point where it's now become such a huge part of the life of Terra Illumination that we need to make sense of the math. So that's why we're reaching out with this sponsorship campaign. It's pretty straightforward. And that's about it. So who else is here? Anybody else showed up? Let me just check. Okay. So there's only a few of us here right now. Okay, cool. All right. So that's the basic drift. And bye-bye, Lisa. Lisa, I hope you guys get to sign up soon one day. If you don't do it now, no worry, another time. Bye, Lisa. Bye-bye, Lisa. Take care. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, Lisa, please plan on getting your certificate soon, okay? Sooner the better. All righty. Yeah, it's true. You need money to run a YouTube channel. YouTube is amazing. I have to tell you, it's absolutely amazing. But it really doesn't start to work until you get up to the scale of things like 100,000. You really, really need 100,000 subscribers. So we're talking about like right now on Terra Illumination, we have about 12,500 subscribers. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys some background. We have about 12,500 subscribers, which sounds like a lot of people, but it's actually very tiny by YouTube standards and by tarot channel standards. It's very tiny. So the thing is, when you get up to like 120,000, I've done a lot of homework on this already. The channel itself is actually making money. It's making decent real money. You could almost call it earning a living. Okay, but we're not even close to that, and it could take years to get there, especially because there are so many tarot channels where you guys can hang out, and it's all free. Almost all of it's free. The only time people pay for anything is private readings, mostly. So the thing to go from 12,000 subscribers up to 120,000, that could be 10 years for all we know. So that's why. Okay, Sarah LM, I see you. I got you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarah. You're going to get one of these in the mail for you pretty soon, okay? All right. Thank you, Sarah. So I'm just trying to explain like the rationale behind the scenes for Terra Illumination, why we're doing this. Because either way, the channel has to bring in revenue. It brings in tiny amounts right now, but we need literally 10 times what we're bringing in to actually make it worthwhile doing the channel for the long term. It's like having a baby. Terra Illumination got pregnant. Let's just say it was a divine accident, and now Terra Illumination is carrying this baby. And this little baby Terra Illumination is very, very demanding. This little Terra Illumination demands huge resources from Terra Illumination, the parent. So that's why we're doing this. If any of you have kids, you'll understand that it's tremendous, it's a life-changing thing to have a child. And it's a mind-boggling, miraculous event. But then that's when the journey really starts. Then you've got to raise that child, and it's very, very expensive to have children and raise children properly. So there we have. There you go. Sarah LM, thank you so much. You will get this, and you will see what happens soon enough, all right? So I'm trying to explain the difference. If Terra Lumination had started 3 or 4 years ago and we had 100,000 subscribers, we'd be very comfortable already. We wouldn't probably be doing this. This would just be luxury icing on the cake. But right now, we only have 12,500. And there are so many channels so the chances of growing from here, I'm not trying to, hurt my chances or disrespect the channel itself, but it's going to be a very long, slow grow process to grow the channel for subscribers. And it's too slow in terms of revenue. So that's why we have to reach out for the Terra Lumination sponsorship program. And we're starting today. Today is the official launch, and you guys are here right now. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for everyone who just signed up. It's really, really, really cool to know this stuff. Jane Doe, Ingrid, and Sarah, welcome aboard. Jane Doe, Ingrid, and Sarah. Where did I put your names? Where's the name list? Where did I put your list? Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go. Jane Doe, thank you very, very much. Woohoo! Primary, thank you very much. And Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are already signed up. That's fantastic. It's all we need. We just tell your friends, pass it along. I'd be so happy just to get, dozens, hundreds at $3.33. That would be just so freaking cool. I mean, $5.55 is great, but $3.33 is just like awesome. To me, that's just like the sweet spot because it's so painless. It's 1 cup of coffee per month. Okay, so there we go. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, here's the other thing I wanted to show you. Hold on, let me get a new song going. Stay there. Oh yeah, this is just another song to keep us amused while Terra Lumination gets organized. Stay there, don't go away. If you guys got to go, I understand. It's the middle of the day. If you're working, just head out there. Have a good day. If you're still here and you want to hang out and dance, that's fine too. Bye, Lisa. I am healing, I am healed. 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 Thanks, Sarah. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. I'm counting on you. We're counting on you. Don't worry. This is just the very first day. I'm going to put a smiley by you right now. There we go. That's for you, Samantha. Paint it forward, okay? We got you. Thank you so much. Linda's working and listening. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to stay with you guys for a little while longer because. Okay, okay, Primary. All right, see you later, Primary. Take it easy. Have a good rest of the day. We'll check in again soon. If not, see you Sunday night, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Dancing Finn. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for dropping in. Bye-bye. See you, Primary. See you, Dancing Finn. Yeah. Okay, Dancing Finn, he went home tonight already. He's gone up here. Thank you, Primary, for dropping in. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Lisa, I have to go. Samantha, you got to go. Paradox, you got to go. Oh, I don't know if you're... Julianne's already gone. Okay. Yeah. See you, Julianne. Bye-bye. See you, Julianne. Thank you so much. Thanks for dropping in. I am healing, I am healed. 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 Paradox is still here. Well, you must have a very good phone. Healing, I am healed. We are healing, I am healed. We are healing, I am healed. I am healing, I am healed. The Brits. Hey, Lightflower, thank you so much. Lightflower, let me start a new page. Hi, Lightflower. You're just arriving as some people are going. That's okay. Linda Mickey, that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, Lightflowers. I'll put a pledge by you already. You already know what you're going to get. So, yeah. Yeah, you already know. Linda Mickey's joining. Yay. Whoa, dancing in your office. Hold on, Linda Mickey's joining too. Yay. I put your smiley by you. I put a smiley by you. Wow, we got a lot. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it later. If you guys are busy, if you got to go to work, I know. Yeah, just do it later if you have to. No worries. You know, we're going to be doing this for years, people. Years. La, 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 la. I am healed. I am healing. I am healed. I am healing. I am healed. I am healing. I am healed. Sing it, la 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 la. La 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 la. I am healing, we are healed. We are healing, we are healed. We are healing, we are healing. We are healed. Sing it, la 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. It's funny, like I actually like my own music. I dance to my own music. So there you go. So you guys are all going to sign up later. Don't worry. I've already got your original, your initial certificate. This is like a micro certificate of appreciation. Okay, it's already here. Look at all you guys who've already signed up. That's freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing, people. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna have dance parties. The more this works, the more we do it, the better it gets. Okay, because it's just numbers. It's just a numbers thing. We just need as many members as possible, and the show gets better. And we're gonna have events, and it'll probably be a while before we get there, but we're gonna actually have like dance party events. Okay, there you go. So you already know what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get when you sign up. There it is. Ta-da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. I am healing, I am healed. 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 We are healing, we are 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 healed. La la la. La 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 Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I want to give you some background, guys. I want to show you something. If I notice the screen, if I see anybody else jumping in, I'll put you on the list. Okay. Right now, it's a very tiny daytime show. The American audience is not used to Terra Lumination being here in the daytime, so I'm not expecting much. A lot of the thing is that we're trying to make this more accessible to folks over in Europe and England and places too. All right. So here's the thing. We're doing the sponsorship program, right? It's just going to be a part of the channel from here onwards. You might as well just get used to it, okay? This is how it's going to be. There's always going to be Terra Lumination sponsorship program button on every video and every description box, whatever it is, because we just have to do this, okay? So that's why we're doing it. We're going to try and get as many sponsors as we can. The big goal is 333. You do the math. It's absolutely huge if we can do it. And these are the tiers. Okay, the first tier is $3.33. I know a lot of you have just seen all this already, but I'm just doing this in case there's people watching it who haven't signed in yet. So you can do $5.55, and it's great, but we're only asking for $3.33 per month. So it's like a monthly pledge, and you become a member, and you get your certificate. So what else do you get with that? Hold on, I had another page. So what you get, you get your certificate, plus you get 20% off private readings, okay? So it's a big chunk. It's a big chunk of change. It keeps the readings super cheap. And if you do the $5.55, it's 30% off, okay? That's as much as we can offer right now. That's what we could make it a lot more complicated later on over the years as we go. But for now, we have to start with something. So I am promoting this one here today. This is the big promotion we're doing today over here, right? So there you go. There's that thing. Now I want to show you the astrology. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this, folks. Now this is an an astrodoodle I made weeks ago in anticipation and planning ahead for September, okay? This is a Terra Lumination astrodoodle, okay? And this energy here was very clearly defined weeks and weeks and weeks ago. We already knew this months ago, in fact. So we've been planning for this. Now, why on earth would Terra Lumination want to launch something as delicate, as sensitive, as newborn as Terra Lumination sponsorship campaign under such incredibly challenging conditions? This is super high stress energy here, okay? This is stress, 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 stressed. All of these angles are very highly stressed. Right now, for example, we're just here on the Virgo new moon. So we're just coming out of the new moon. So it's a very auspicious time for launching anything, okay? Think of it as like farming, good farming. So we are doing the launch right here on the Virgo new moon, okay? I hope that makes sense. But look, it's heavily opposed by Neptune in Pisces over here, okay? So this axis right now is all about healing, okay? This is fundamental to Terra Lumination. The whole thing about Terra Lumination is healing. It's all about the healing power of love, okay? Here's an example. This is the book. This is the book that is being revised and revised and revised, eventually for publication, okay? It's called Love and Healing, and it is a little book about the healing power of love by Terra Lumination, okay? It's a beautiful book. It's like a storybook for adults, okay? So this is what we're talking about. This is what's really going on here at Terra Lumination. It's all about the love and the healing. It's about the healing power of love. And from the perspective of Terra Lumination, this is very clearly indicated here on this axis. This is the love axis. This is pure, divine, highly ascended, universal love energy. It's also the energy of great suffering, great pain, martyrdom, loss, failure, and the endings of endings. It's also the energy of where we put and bury all our suffering. It's where we bury all our wounds and the things that we can't handle. It's like a spiritual dumpster. It's like a spiritual kitchen drawer, a trash bag. And the sad reality for a lot of human beings is that we keep stuffing everything in there more and more and more and more. And it's way more than our bodies and our souls can handle. And eventually we have to deal with this stuff. You have to reveal it to heal it, okay? You've got to reveal it to heal it. And that's what's happening right now. The big spotlight of healing is coming here from Virgo. The sun in Virgo is shining a huge light over there on our spiritual dumpsters. We all have a spiritual dumpster. It's our spiritual trash can. And the Virgo sun, which is all about the practical applications of healing, is saying, hello, wake up, people. Our spiritual dumpsters are full. Our spiritual dumpster is full of trash. It's spilling over, it's contaminating, it's messing up anything and everything else in our lives to the point where, hey, Paradox, I saw it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Thank you. I'm going to keep going, okay, Paradox? Thank you very much. That was a fantastic story about Eva, by the way. Fantastic. Anyway, I want to get back to the astrology right now. Why this is such an auspicious time for the launch of Terra Lumination Patreon sponsorship. This axis here, it's all about reveal it to heal it. You've got to reveal it to heal it. The Virgo energy is all about the refining, the purifying, the clarifying, the cleansing, the organizing, creating brand new habits, especially by eliminating old habits. There's no point in trying to do all sorts of fitness campaigns if your spiritual dumpster is full, okay? You're wasting all your energy. The first step to healing is you've got to reveal it to heal it. So it is as painful as that is, that's where we focus on this channel with Terra Lumination. You've got to reveal it to heal it, and then we ask for the healing power of love to fill our lives, bodies, minds, hearts, and souls from up above. And then that exposes everything that needs to be healed. Once we know that what that is, then we can do the practical applications here with Virgo. Virgo can come in and say, okay, like a good nurse energy, what is it we've got to do here? What new therapies, what new practices, what new habits can we do to refine and improve our lives? What can we do to clean up our crap over here? What do we need to do? Okay, so that's what's happening here. It's a very, very powerful axis of healing, and it's full on max right now. The emphasis is maximized right now, more than any other time in many, many, many years. Okay. Hey, Lavender Girl 81. Hey, you've been here before. Hold on. I want to get you on the list. I got you, Lavender Girl. Hold on. Thank you, Paradox. I'll put you on there. I'm going to give you your own private smiley face over here. Julianne's already on board. Look at that. Look at all this. It's fantastic. So Lavender Girl 81. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Lamp Powerful Creator. Oh, that's a cool name. Llama Powerful Creator. No, oh, I know. I thought it said L. I thought that was an L. It's you. It's actually I, isn't it? I am a powerful creator. Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for... I am a powerful creator. Wow. I would love it if you could teach everybody else how to do that and be that. Maybe you can, but it's good to live as if, okay? It's good to live as if. Well done anyway. Thank you for trying, okay? So here's the thing. Let's get back to the astrology. Thanks for the newcomers showing up. We're pointing out that today, right now, here on the Virgo new moon, it's a very, very powerful axis of opposition to Neptune and Pisces. And this axis here is all about healing, health and healing. Health, healing, healthy habits, healing everything that needs to be healed. We've got to reveal it to heal it. And the Virgo sunlight energy is here to shine that light on whatever it is that needs the healing. Okay, think of it like that. Okay, it's like, pretend this is the sun. Okay, this is what we're looking at here. Okay, this is where we have our spiritual dumpster. Everybody, it's the universal spiritual dumpster. It's the same for everybody, okay? So we're going to reveal that to heal that, okay? Now, let's go to the next stuff here. This is super stressful as well, but I want to go into more detail here. This is the Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo axis. This is all about relationship. This is all about relationship. This is all about relationship. So much of our healing that needs to be revealed is best conducted in the context of relationships. It is often through the energy of relationships, primary relationships, secondary relationships, relations with other human beings, where we discover what it is that needs to be revealed in order for the healing. Sometimes it's a very painful process. Sometimes we spend lifetimes in pain and suffering before we ever get to the chance where we dare to clean up our spiritual dumpsters. But this is what we're working on right now, okay? So a lot of what's happening in terms of you've got to reveal it to heal it is happening in the context of the relationship axes here. So this is super amplified and magnified here with these relationship axes. We've got the Aquarius Leo axis. We've got the Scorpio Taurus axis. Now, on top of that, these axes are all in hard conflict with each other. They're very, very challenging. It's like being hogtied. Just to imagine if yourself being hogtied, you know? It's a horrible, horrible sensation, horrible experience. In fact, I'm going to do it just like this. Okay, those are the planets. But now, imagine there's you in the middle. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what's going on? There's so much stress, man. Oh no. Well, it's because in terms of the sacred geometry that's out there right now, you're hogtied. We're all hogtied like this. Okay, so it's like your wrists, and your ankles are hogtied by these very powerful pressures and energies of the planets pulling on you, pulling from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to there. It's just, that's what we're dealing with right now. This is the energy of us being hogtied. And it's happening with the planets, all the Aquarius stuff out here, opposing all the Leo stuff over here, squaring off with all the Taurus stuff over here, and the Scorpio stuff over here. It's pulling all of us in these very, very stubbornly fixed energies. And these energies exist somewhere in your chart. It could be like this, or 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 this. Wherever it is, this is where you are hogtied. Terra Illumination is hogtied like this as well. Okay, so I'm trying to point this out. Now let's go deeper into this. Let's go deeper in here, all right? I'm going to show you the next thing. When I started examining the aspects more closely, this is what I discovered. This is what I discovered. I looked at Mars in Aquarius. I looked at Leo. I looked at Scorpio. I looked at Taurus. I noticed that we're almost at the 0 degree mark here. Notice that we're almost at the 0 degree mark here. I think we're at about 2 degrees. And over here we've got, I think, what is it? Venus, Mercury, or whatever it is. Venus at 0 degrees. Okay, and we got the North Node over here in the late degrees, like 2 or 3 degrees or 4 degrees or something. Hold on. Well, I can't really see it. Okay, but it's somewhere over here. It's very small. Okay, very small. So here's the thing. In terms of the sacred geometry, we've got these super stressful aspects. Mars is in direct opposition to the Leo North Node. Scorpio is in a direct hard square to the Leo North Node. Uranus and Taurus is in direct hard square to the Leo North Node. All of these angles are in hard square to each other. This is the energy of us being hogtied right here. So let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. Another thing that I noticed. These are the money signs, okay? Taurus and Scorpio. I looked at that. This is in hard opposition. Venus is the planet of money. It's in direct opposition, Uranus and Taurus, the other sign of money. So there is a huge emphasis on money here. Now, we're not talking just about money like dollars and pesos and francs and Deutschmarks and yuans and whatever. We're talking about value, okay? What it means in terms of value and values. And so this really, really shook me up. I thought, wow, this is very, very cool. This is very, very interesting to Terra Illumination, because Terra Illumination feels that there is a tremendous pressure for Terra Illumination to generate revenue now for the channel, okay? That's why we're doing the sponsorship, okay? That's why we are doing this, because it's all about generating revenue in fair exchange, all right? So the thing is, when we talk about the energies and concepts of fair exchange, how much is Terra Illumination worth to you? And how much are you guys worth to Terra Illumination? This is a direct opposition. I can't figure this out without you guys. You can't figure it out without Terra Illumination. We are both very valuable to each other. So it's a question now, how do we define that? We are under incredible pressure to define that and put a value on this. And especially when it comes to dollars, because Taurus is the sign of money. Scorpio is the sign of resources, like other people's money, like the equivalent of money, like gold or real estate or inheritances or gifts of money, things like that. So you put it together. My feeling is that you guys are a gift to Terra Lumination, and Terra Lumination is a gift to you guys. So it's mutual value. We both love each other. We value each other. And all we're trying to do now is put things in terms of an equation, like a balance of fair exchange. Over here, Mars is in Aquarius. This is all the 0 degrees. So the energy is very, very strong, like the energy of like a little 1-year-old little brat kid or a little crazy young kid that's got so much energy you can't keep up with it, okay? Seriously, Paradox? Oh, that's freaky. That's very, very freaky. I bet there's some very interesting dynamics happening in your family right now. That's freaky. So Paradox, you've got key factors, key ingredients in your whole family dynamic that are being lit up right now. Like, how much do you guys value each other? What are you doing with yourselves? So over here, the other thing that I noticed is that there's a lot of pressure on the Leo North Node, number one. Number two, there are no planets here right now. Terra Lumination is not a huge professional astrologer, but we have enough like intuitive knowledge to get by. So what happens is that over here with the Leo North Node, this applies to all of us. That's why I put this huge arrow here. This is for everybody. This Leo North Node axis is very, 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 very stressed right now. It's basically being stressed by this, this, and this. All this pressure is coming from here, and from here, and it's all adding up. And it's basically saying, okay, you, wherever this lies in your chart, you have this in your chart somewhere. It's going to be here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Wherever this is, the big question is, what are you doing right now at this very moment in time to be the very best, shiniest, brightest, most unapologetic, courageous, risk-taking, fun-loving, joyful, magnanimous, generous leader, creative person that you can be? Think of Leo energy as like the actor, the performer, the daredevil, the romantic one, the drama, living full life on stage, living your whole life on stage. We are being asked, all of us are being asked to do this right now at some point in our life, somewhere. At some point, you are being asked to be a Leo somewhere in your life, to be a star. You are being asked to be a star. And so this question applies to Terra Lumination, just like it does to you. Where is Terra Lumination being asked to be a shining star right now? Terra Lumination is under intense pressure to be the most effective shining star possible, just like you guys, okay? Mars in Aquarius is over here saying, okay, it's very, very cool for you to be a shining star, dear Leo North Node person, but how are you going to do that in a way that works for the group? You get it? Do you see my point here? You see what we're talking about now with Terra Lumination sponsorship campaign? Terra Lumination is doing everything possible to be the most uniquely unapologetic, most awesome Terra Lumination possible so that it works for you guys in the group, okay? Basically the energy of the Terra Lumination love tribe. What can Terra Lumination do for you guys in the tribe that works for you, but allows Terra Lumination to thrive and be that person themselves? It's a very, very tough equation to balance. And the energies of Venus in Scorpio, Uranus in Taurus is basically daring the Leo, daring, like, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? When are you going to do that? Why are you going to do it? How are you going to explain that to the people? How are you going to still go out there and be Terra Lumination and yet be one of the people and survive and support yourself? How are you going to keep supporting the people? How are they going to support you? How much do you value them? How much do they value you? Okay, you've got to figure it out. It's an equation. It's an extremely tough equation. And this is Terra Lumination freaking out in the middle of that equation, trying to figure it all out. Okay? So this is what we're doing right now. Terra Lumination feels like this. Okay? Ah, ah. Ah, that's how Terra Lumination feels right now, because Terra Lumination has to do this. Terra Lumination has to be, in order to walk the talk, in order to live by example, Terra Lumination has to live this out. It has to live this out successfully, no matter how tough this is, no matter how challenging it is. I'm absolutely terrified having to do these videos at all in the first place, but I do it anyway. Okay, I do it. It's very challenging, but I do it anyway. So this story here is what's happening with Terra Lumination here. Okay, that's what we're doing. And it's all for the purposes of, where is the little chart, the healing chart? Where's the, wait a minute, hold on. I'm trying to go back. I'm trying to illustrate that we have to go back in a circle. The whole idea is to get back to this point here. So I'm trying to put the two layers together. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. I'm trying to give you the rationale behind, the sponsorship campaign. So it makes sense, okay? So we talked about these things. This is the general vibe, what's happening right now. This is the Virgo new moon type of energy we've got right now. There is an extremely stressful Grand Cross energy. It's with us for quite a while. And this is the Virgo new moon right here, okay? This is all very, very stressful combined energy, but it's also very beautiful. So a lot of us are feeling like this. Terra Lumination feels like this, but there is a good reason and a purpose for it. It's because we are learning about this, understanding what this really means. This is a universal message for everyone, but Terra Lumination is taking this personally and doing the best to make the best of this information, make the best of this sacred geometry, so that we come full circle back to here, which is the healing axis, okay? This is a very powerful axis of healing, which is being activated right now on this Virgo new moon, which is why we're doing the Terra Lumination sponsorship campaign launch right now, okay? Lavender Girl 81, hold on, I just saw something. I just saw something from Lavender Girl 81. It's important. Let me just get some common sense back here. I gotta get the list in there. There he is. There she is, Lavender Girl 81. Lavender Girl 81, I just saw that. I know you're here. Lavender Girl 81, okay? Your North Node, you've just told us all, is in Leo. Okay? So, dear Lavender Girl, right now, if you feel like you're going under some very, very stressful, deeply buried, stressful dynamics right now, you have an excuse. If you want to, you can blame the planets. You don't have to be scared. Everything is exactly as it should be. In other words, you are meant to feel this. You are meant to live this and experience this stuff right now, okay? So this is what it would look like for you, just like it is for everybody. So if you, Lavender Girl, if you feel that you're a little bit like this, it's totally understandable, because this is going to be the Leo North Node energy over here. Okay? And that's where all the pressure is. All the pressure is here on the Leo North Node right now, and it's coming from Mars in Aquarius, Uranus in Taurus, and Venus in Scorpio. I'll put that on here. I will add this for you. Okay, Lavender Girl. Okay, so hold on, Lavender Girl. We've got Mars in Aquarius. So this is putting a tremendous amount of pressure and friction on the South Node Aquarius, all right? We've got Uranus in Taurus. We've got Uranus in Taurus over here. And we've got Venus in Scorpio. Over here. So what's happening is these are very, very, very strong, powerful. What? You've got Mars and Leo over here? Oh my gosh. That's ultra, ultra stressful. When you have, if your Mars and Leo is being opposed by Mars in Aquarius right now, you might feel powerless. Okay, you might feel like you want to lash out with incredible stresses and angers right now, where anything could trip your switch right now. It's just the slightest thing, and it just makes this worse. So please be very, very aware, Lavender Girl, that you're under a lot of stress. By definition, this is sacred geometry. It's the geometry of maximum stress, okay? So you're under it right now. It's happening right now. So wherever this lies in your chart, could be here or here or here, depending on your rising sign, wherever that is, and so on and so on. That's where you're going to feel a lot of stress, okay? So let's have a look. So family problems and changes at work. Okay, so Lavender Girl, you said family problems and changes at work. My guess is that your chart looks something like this. Either like this, where we're talking about the 4th house and the 10th house, home and work and career, or it's going to look the upside down way, sort of like this. Home and work, home and family, work and career. So it's either going to look something like this or something like, like this. So if you're talking about home and family, we're talking about the 4th house and the 10th house, okay? So Lavender Girl, put it this way. Everything is exactly as it should be. If you're feeling tremendous stresses between home and family and home, that's exactly as it should be. You are supposed to feel this, and you're supposed to figure out, what am I supposed to do with all of that? And the pressure is on the Leo North Node. It's like you are being pressed to figure out, basically to figure out. Let's go back to this one, okay? So pretend this chart was written just for you, okay, Lavender Girl? Pretend this is written just for you. You are under tremendous pressure to figure out how to live the Leo North Node energy. Despite all these stresses here are forcing you, pressuring you to figure this out. It's maximum pressure. When you're talking about Mars opposed to Mars, transiting Mars, opposing your natal Mars, that's like full-on conflict. It's just like this, like super stress. It's like gladiators type energy. And then you've got the crowd over here, like cheering and screaming on, like, come on, Lavender Girl, you can do it, you can do it. But it's a very, very stressful alignment. And the thing is, Lena, Oh, I got to put Lena over here. Hi, Lena. I'm just going to put you on. We're doing the promotional video. Welcome, welcome, Lena. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, Lena, we were talking about Lavender Girl. Lavender Girl is an absolutely incredible example of what we're talking about right now on today's show. It's mind-boggling. Lavender Girl is born with Mars and Leo on the North Node. And there's Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy in hard conflict to all that right now. What we're trying to do is point out that everything is exactly as it should be for Lavender Girl. So going back to this, remember when we were just talking about this in terms of relevance for Terra Lumination? This is very stressful for everybody. It's very stressful for Terra Lumination, but we're dealing with it. Terra Lumination feels like this, okay? And you're feeling the same thing, okay, Lavender Girl? This is to be expected under these planetary conditions, especially with your alignment of planets. So the question is, Lavender Girl, with your challenges, how are you going to honor yourself, respect yourself, continue to be the best, most unapologetic, shameless, proud, magnificent, happy, joyful person you can be in that part of your life? And at the same time, live and let live and be available in the group setting. And this could be very challenging because if you're in a situation where, like, if you are outshining people, or if your gifts or talents are valuable but they're not being appreciated, or you are feeling under a lot of pressure to really shine your light, become a real instrument, really be this energy here, like this, okay? You're being pressured to do this, pressured to be this. And yet, at the same time, how are you being valued by other people? How do you value the other people in your home and family? And in what context is your home and family respecting you? And what context are you respecting the home and family? In other words, it might be a really good idea to put down a list of the things that are not working. If you could actually write it out, Lavender Girl, family problems, changes at work, that's just one little tiny sentence on the chat screen here. But if you could write it out, take one of these boards or a book or a journal or something and start writing this stuff out. What is the problem at home? What is the problem at work? What is the problem at home with family? Who are the people involved? Why is it a problem? When did it start? What is the chance of resolution? What is the cause? What is the deep-rooted cause? We got to reveal it to heal it, okay? There's no way out. We're always going to come back to that. Always, we're going to come back to you've got to reveal it to heal it, okay? So that's what we're talking about, okay? Lavender Girl, you've got to reveal it to heal it. If there's a whole pile of stinky doo-doo mess festering in your home life and world right now that's starting to stink up, mess up your sense of work and career and ambition and your right to be your most wonderful self, this is the time to figure out what that is. What is the problem? You've got to reveal it to heal it. And then once you've revealed it to heal it, then you can start applying practical solutions, refining, purifying, clarifying, organizing, improving, creating new healthy habits to replace the old redundant, putrid, rotten, toxic, poisonous, self-destructive, self-defeating habits, okay? It's very important. All right, Lavender Girl? So there you go. I hope that helped. It's almost like you got a mini private reading. All right, here we go. Let's get back some sense and order here. Hi, Lena. Lena, today we just went live early because we're doing the Terra Lumination Sponsorship Program launch video live. Okay? And we've got a bunch of people here. And Lena, look. Lena, this is for you. I just want to show you. I know you can't sign up right now, but look at this. Look at all these people who've signed up already. Look, I put a little smiley face over here. These are the people who are already signing up. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Okay? It's fantastic. That's okay, Lavender Girl. This is what we do here at Tarot Illumination. It's all about the love and healing, okay? This is what we do. This is what Tarot Illumination is all about. All right? Okay, I'm going to play another song now. Let's have a fun. Lena, you have the hiccups. Well, the best thing for hiccups is to take a big, deep breath and hold it, and then we're going to do some dancing. So everybody grab a partner and start dancing, okay? This is the best thing we can do for each other right now. Pretend you're like a Russian Cossack dancer. I become alive before the sun does rise. When the sun does rise, I reach out for the skies. Opening my hands to welcome in the day. Gathering the sun's rays before I'm on my way. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Moving through the day, pray no accidents arise. Giving thanks to heaven that I am still alive. Blessing my enemies, blessing the ones I love. Praying for forgiveness for all the damages I've done. And the healing vibrations rattle through our souls, shaking out the poisons, making us whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the words. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Now the day is done and moon is on the rise. Oh no, oh no. My trials and tribulations all bottled up inside. I summon in the love as I reach up for the skies. I command all fear and shadows be gone before my eyes. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the words. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. And the healing vibrations rattle through our soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Okay, everybody dance. Dance, dance. Even if you have to dance on your desk at the office or at the factory workplace. love is the word. Love is the word. Wow. Well, thanks for dancing along there, Paradox. You got great moves. I can see it on the screen. Thank you so much. W. Wosu. Yeah, Wosu. Let's check you in. Thank you, Wosu. Thanks, Wosu. Well, I really had a good dance session there. Thank you so much for accompanying Terra Lumination on the Terra Lumination Dance Squad. You know, eventually, people, we're going to have live events that include dancing. Dancing is very, 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 very good for you. Shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it up, especially if you got a really good tune, really good beat, and really good words. And that's what we do here at Terra Illumination, okay? Love is the word. Thank you, Lena. Lena knows, okay? So for those who just arrived, we are here because, let me just show you. We're doing the Terra Illumination sponsorship program. This is the launch. This is the original, very first launch live video, Terra Illumination sponsorship, okay? Very, very simple. There's going to be a button at the top of the page over here on the screen, and there's also a link in the description section, and there's another button on the end screens over here. So you can get to the page 3 different ways just from this video alone, whether you do it now or whether you watch it later on. So here we go. What's the plan? We are very, very ambitious. We're going to go on a sponsorship campaign drive to try and get 333 sponsors. I don't know if it's going to take 6 months, a year, 2 years, or what, but that's what we're aiming for. So when you go to the Patreon sponsorship page, where is it called? What's it called? I don't even have the name here. Anyway, okay, there it is. So what's happening is that we're inviting people to click on the link here or here or here. Got it? The link's here or here or here. Go to the Patreon Terra Illumination page. You sign up for $333 a month. $3. It's the price of a cup of coffee once a month. And you get 20% discount off your readings, okay? And ta-da! This is what you get. You've already seen this. Everyone who's been here to the show already today, you've already seen this. But for the newcomers, Wosu and Lena, this is the certificate. You get your own certificate. Your name goes in here. Terra Illumination signs it here. And we have the great seal of Terra Illumination embossed here. And you get it shipped to you, okay? So you get your certificate and you get your discounts, all right? So that's all it is. That's all it is, people. It's very, very simple. Terra Illumination is reaching out, asking for you guys to come on board as sponsors. We're going to aim to get 333. It's going to be a long trip, people. And we're going to do a lot of dancing and healing along the way. So it's basically 35. Okay, I've told you enough. It's much easier. It's much easier if you just go to the links. Just go to the links that I told you about, okay? That's the easy way to do this, all right? So there we go. So that's who's here right now. You can obviously, sorry, excuse me, it's getting kind of messy here. Yeah, love is the word. Yeah, love is the word. Yeah. Love is the word. Oh, love is the word. All right, so I'm going to sign off now, folks. We've been here for a while, and I don't know who else is watching, but we've had a good run. We've had a really super afternoon. I know it's evening for you guys over in Europe, but a lot of us have to get on with our day. So I'm going to start to unwind and sign out now. I hope you guys have had fun. It's been super. This is everybody who came to the show today and signed in. Okay, this is everybody who is here. And those little circles, these are your happy faces for your pledge to sign up. Thank you so much. Here you go. I become alive before the sun does rise. When the sun does rise, I reach out for the skies. Opening my hands to welcome the day. Gathering the sun's rays, behold on my way. Healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making me whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Moving through the day, pray no accidents arise. Giving thanks to heaven that I'm still alive. Blessing my enemies, blessing the ones I love. Praying for forgiveness for any damages I've done. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Now the day is done and noon is on the rise. My trials and tribulations all bottled up inside. I summon in the love as I reach up for the skies. I command all fear and shadows be gone before my eyes. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Thanks, Paradox. Catch up later, okay? Shaking out the poisons, making me whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Love is the word. Yeah, love is the word. Bye, Linda. Linda Mix. Love is the word. Yeah, love is the word. Bye, everybody. We'll do this again another time. It's been fabulous. Love you guys. Can't do this without you. Bye-bye. Sign up soon. Bye.